Hello everyone, this is the 2026 Global Career Scholarship Checklist. I made this for you guys in order for you to be able to know what you have to prepare in case of the traditional application process. Again, we don't really know yet what will be the application process this year. Some says online, I believe it's online, but who knows? There'll be an offline application process, and this is very important for us to prepare, and I hope you'll be able to check this video. So let's dive in. Form 1. So for the Form 1, it's the application form that you have to fill out. This is a checklist. If you see this, a checklist of everything. The tips I have for you is to use the official form, type all information accurately. You may only use Korean or English language when filling out all the information. And again, for the grade conversion, this is very important. It has to be approved by the university, by your university. And here's the personal statement. Again, use the form. There's a specific form like this. Then write a compelling story. It is a personal story. It should be about your experiences. Again, you should also highlight your past accomplishments, your work, especially if you're applying for master's PhD, your thesis, your publications, and the activities you've done. This is very important. Align your essay with the purpose of the scholarship of bilateral relationship and improving the overall status of education in your home country. Korea aims to be the light for other countries in terms of education development, and that could be a good way for you to paint Korea as a haven for education. Let's move on with the study plan. Again, there's a form for it. This is an example of the form. You should highlight this academic objectives. Focus on what you want to study, what goals you want to achieve. Make sure to answer each of the form, and then again, I made it capital. It's concrete. It should be concrete. There should be milestones. There should be goals. And then for the recommendation letter, this is the example form 5. It should be written by a person that can assess your academic capabilities. If the recommender is from your work, like a manager, supervisor, focus on answering the guidelines and explaining how you are as a person. Like hardworking, very motivated, proactive, these things. And as a tip, before you seek a recommendation letter from your professors, I suggest showing your personal statement and statement of purpose to the teachers so they would know what they should write in their recommendation letter. That's one example. And then, of course, follow the format, signature across the back of the envelope. So I also included the GKS applicant agreement. It's very important for you to read the form, print the document, sign, and indicate the date when you signed the document. It's here in the Form 7. The personal medical assessment is a self-assessment, so you don't have to go to the hospital for this. However, you should be answering this honestly, as honest as possible. And of course, there'll be a comprehensive medical exam after passing the scholarship. And of course, lastly, consent to collect and use personal information. Read the contents. This is number Form 9. You have to read, print, sign, and date the consent form. So again, all of these things are very important for your global career scholarship journey. I hope with this, go back to this video if you want references or information about the different forms, especially if it's on the traditional application process, wherein again, you have to print the hard copy and then submit the hard copies. That's how it goes. I'll try to make an online version of, especially if it's an online application, but for now, let's stick to this one. And that's about it. Bye-bye.